A conversation with Thanatos, the death instinct, the Grim Reaper. This is a very serious conversation, deadly serious. And it's a conversation that's the most important conversation in your life. Because Thanatos, the death instinct, the conversation with my death, my mortality, reduces me down to my own individuality, my own personliche Meinigkeit, my care, my responsibility, and it gets rid of. Thanatos is a very serious, the Grim Reaper, very serious discussion, and it helps. It doesn't help, it destroys me down to my individuality. It reduces and gets rid of all the phoniness, all the alibis, all the rationalizations, all the justifications I've come up with to sell a phony image of myself, to claim powers I don't have, to claim entitlements I'm not entitled to ask for a fairness that doesn't exist and to seek it out. And out of frustration, you project away, or I should say, your discussion with Thanatos is a personal biographic, an autobiographic discussion. He's going to get to the truth. That discussion will get to the truth. It's like having a conversation with a man like me, sitting on the park bench underneath Trump International. In the dead of winter, the wind is blowing, the chill factor is horrendous, and it keeps getting worse. Got a whole night to get through. You may feel warm now, but that wind, which changes direction, is going to cut through. I don't care how many garments you have on, hit the bone. That's when we're going to get some truth. That's when you can't hide from the hawk. That give you an example of what it's like to have a conversation with Thanatos, with my death, nobody else's. That's when you have the truth comes out, when a little truth comes out here. You can run as far as you want, my friend, but when you tell it to the hawk in the dead of night, on the streets of broken dreams, it's raining, it's cold. There's no phony there. There's no hypocrite there. Guarantee. When you take the bravery of Mr. Hitchens' Immortality, incredibly brave confession that Christopher Hitchens wrote, Mortality, and how he faced esophageal cancer, rapidly growing, and faced the horror of the treatment and clinged to the fiction of life without the gods to lean on. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's at that point when you can recognize all the phoniness around you. It's at that point when you can look Madison Avenue Marketing Place and say purely from a knowing and experiencing position, bullshit. Bullshit. But it comes too late. This conversation comes too late. It comes usually when you're an old man, crippled with infirmities or a horrible diagnosis, medical diagnosis, and so on and so forth. Then a man has the conversation. I think it's best in the Church of Transmutations that you have the conversation long before that time comes. In the Church of the Transmutations. Who am I? What am I? How am I my who? The question is how. It's like the great Fritz Perls, the master clinician, said, I died my own death at my own hands. Powerful. Don't say anything, my friend. Just step aside. Think on that. That's heavy, my friend.